This was one of the wildest days in my 30 years down here.
I don't think we've hit bottom yet. I think it could get a lot worse.
It's the nightmare that this economy can't seem to shake. Markets took yet another hit Monday as the Dow plunged below the 10,000 level. Distressed investors cringed watching the Dow drop as much as 800 points before rebounding by the end of the day.
That was the ECB again saying that they may lower rates, and the thinking is, of course, Bernanke would lower rates too. So that's why you saw a little bounce.
The trading day was off to a rocky start after the global markets all recorded heavy losses. The Dow Jones Industrial Average ended the day down 370 points at 9,955. The Standard & Poor's 500 index shed 42 at 1,057, and the Nasdaq Composite Index fell 84 to 1,863. The markets continue to jump around as investors worry.
We are moving from the panic phase through the capitulation phase and approaching what I call the despondency phase, where instead of investors asking, when is it time to get back in, now they're asking, is it too late to get out?
And that fear doesn't stop at Wall Street.
I'm definitely nervous about, but at the same time, I feel like we've been doing unsustainable growth. You know, it was the tech bubble and then the real estate bubble, and how many more times can we do this before we start regulating and trying to keep an eye on industry so that it's a little more fair and open and honest for everybody?
Investors now wonder how many more days markets can sustain the blows that seem to keep coming.
It's a very critical week. If, in fact, tomorrow we don't have a bounce, it's going to be interesting to see what happens the rest of the week.
After yet another record-breakingly bad day on Wall Street, what happens next is anyone's guess. But investors are watching not only the U.S. markets, but the international markets very carefully now as well. In New York, Bonnie Ghosh, The Associated Press.